Hey, welcome back. I'm Claire Cousins, one of the organisers from the Textiles East Fair, and this is a series all about free motion embroidery. If you haven't already done so, please check out how to fit your embroidery foot and getting started. This one is the third video, and in this one I thought I'd show you a bit of more unusual work. I call it encapsulation, so come on down, have a look. It's on my desk. Okay, I hope you can see okay. Right, what I've got here, I'm going to try out my daughter's new ring idea. As I say, it's a prototype, so hopefully it'll work. I'm going to lay the organza down. You'll see I've got quite a long piece of organza because I'm going to double it over like an envelope in a minute. And this is what hopefully you'll see will happen. So there's some samples. I've also got some little bits of different coloured organzas here, all pretty little. I invariably bits of scrap because I often have little bits of scrap. Some more little bits of scrap going on, a little bit of bling actually. We'll put a little bit of that in, definitely. I'll cut a few bits in. You can see I'm just randomly cutting chunks off. You do need some sharp scissors for this. So some little bits and bobs. Don't need loads actually because it's just the offcuts. Good way of using up those bits you don't want to throw away. They look too pretty to throw away. Have some bigger bits, some smaller bits, play around with it. What else can we do in there? Dark blue? I put dark blue in? A bit more dark blue I think. And definitely some more of that lovely pink. Looks a little bit of a mess at the moment, but it will look great, I hope. Fold the organza over the top, like that. Hopefully you can see that there. Experimenting with different sizes. Ah, that's a better size. Okay, so I've got my pieces all in there. I'm going to get my sewing machine back in place. Okay, my embroidery foot is already on, and as I say, if you haven't already watched the video how to set your machine up for free motion embroidery, I strongly suggest you take a look at that. I'm going to just zoom in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to place this underneath, gently lift the foot, lower the foot, and then I think I might do a flower like I've done the other flowers. I'm going to lower the foot in the centre, make sure lower the foot, always lower the foot, nearly forgot. I'm going to do a couple of stitches in the same space. Now this time I forgot to lift the bobbin thread, so it will be interesting to see if I've got snarl up. But I'll carry on sewing and we'll have a look-see. Let's just cut that top thread and we'll carry on. Oh, I might be okay. I'm going to go round again. I'm going to do some like little details on the centre of the flower. I will say actually I'm really impressed with Lottie's prototype based on what I asked of her, what I said I needed. It's working really nicely. It's not easy sewing on organza. It can be a bit of a pucker, and invariably you have to have expensive stabilisers that you wash away. And this is working beautifully. I'm going to stop there and I'm going to show you what I've done. Hopefully you can see that. What is nice about it is I don't necessarily need to cut this out. You know, initially I did say I could cut it out like those. I could carry on with more designs, and because this frame pops off so easily, let me have a look, see, let me just try. As it pops off, I can relocate without too much trouble. So relocating my embroidery is really good. I think there's one thing I have noticed. I'll have to get her to set me up a marker as to where the magnets are. So hopefully her future designs will be even... got the foot down. What am I like? Doing exactly all what I've told you not to do. See, it's so easy to do. And I've got back into the habit of holding the ring. So, to be honest with you, it won't take much to turn. And to use those handles, oh, so much nicer to use than trying to hold the frame. There's one thing I noticed when I was doing it, just holding the frame, my hands would get sore from that positioning. This is nice. Pleased with it. Let me just show you. So not only was I able to do this flower here, I was able to move easily to the next flower. So not a bad prototype. Well, that's my review of it. I'm going to carry on sewing. I'm glad you've joined me today, and I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Take care.